Hello again, and welcome back to Illegally Cited. This is Jesse here, and I am back for a low vision spotlight and a little bit of an accessibility video. This is take two for taking a look at Halo Infinite. Now, I am playing the PC version via Game Pass Ultimate, so we're running it that way. It is, of course, available on all of your Xbox, your Xbox One, your Series XS consoles, and it is on Game Pass. So that is the good thing. The bad thing, however, is I'm hoping this video goes well because I already tried recording it once and I've had a couple game crashes so far. And last night when I was just playing it, it crashed to desktop, and earlier today when I tried recording it, I was just in the middle of starting to play it, and the game crashed to the point where it restarted my computer. And I've done a little bit of looking on the internet, and it sounds like right now PC players are having some stability issues, and I did update the NVIDIA drivers, so we are up to date on all that. Hopefully they fix something, they fix this soon, because what I've played so far I've liked. But I've had just some technical issues with recording this video, so I want to let you know that right up front. Before I go into the gameplay, I'm not going to go super deep into the menus because there's a ton there, but I do want to at least highlight the fact that there are loads of options and quite a few accessibility features too. That being said, I know the first thing they're going to ask is this is not a game that is, I would say, is accessible to a totally blind player independently. If you have Copilot or something, maybe, but there's no in-game navigation or anything like that. So, the first two areas of the game, you're in kind of these linear environments, but there is platforming a little bit. There are some bottomless pits. And then when you get past those initial two areas, you're in this sort of open world. So, there's no helpful navigation guidance, even though there is text-to-speech for menus and some during gameplay, which I do appreciate as a low vision user. I do appreciate that. Like I said, I'm hoping that we're starting to see a lot more text-to-speech, which is fantastic. But as a lot of people have been saying on Twitter lately, options don't always make complete accessibility. I'm super glad that all these options are there, not just for visually impaired, but cognitive, motor, hearing impaired, all these different things. I'm glad these options are there, but there's this extra piece to where, for blindness, for instance, you don't have any navigation awareness, so you can't really navigate the world independently. So let me go into options really quick, and I'll just show you a little bit of what's there.
Settings,
because there's a ton
item
of them
2 of
here.
4.
We
Modify
have
your
narration.
profile and heart. Settings, standard button layout for
we
Halo
have a
Infinite.
whole bunch of controller
Select
options.
custom to modify individual button bindings.
You
General,
can remap
button
buttons, you
layout,
can do schemes.
Default, drop down, option 1 of 7, item 1 of 82.
You can do
movement and aiming.
I'm just going to
look,
let it go to the
vertical,
next column here.
Off, option 1 of 2, item 1 of 106.
So
previous tab Q key.
Yeah,
next tab E key.
I had a
tab
key.
keyboard/mouse. Item 2 of 6. Set whether to invert the vertical look for the mouse. When set, the camera will look up when the mouse is moved down. Backspace key. Back. F key. Restore defaults. Because
this is so verbose, I'm not going to arrow through because I'd have to wait all the time and have it interrupt. Again, one of the main features that any screen reader user regularly uses is a kind of a shut up key, a silence key. So like using the control key to silence speech temporarily. That would be very, very welcome, and I hope games start implementing it. But so for keyboard and mouse and a controller, you can, for the controller, you have a couple different preset schemes. But then you can also rebind individual buttons, so that is good. Keyboard and mouse, you have full binding. available. I changed a couple of controls on mine already, and I also upped the mouse sensitivity. You have sensitivity for all kinds of different things, like basically like almost I think both analog sticks. You have aiming assist, you have aiming sensitivity, inversion from when you're on foot and in vehicles, turn sensitivity, all kinds of different things. A bunch of hold and or toggle type of things for running, sprinting, or zooming. All these different, like a lot of the different things. There's like 4 or 5 of them there. So there's a lot of things for controller adjustment, vibration on and off. You can do that. You see visually, I like this better than Forza because it has the dark background. And the dark background light text. Now you notice the text is also a bit larger. That is because I turned the text size to extra large. This is the largest you can get it, but it is helpful. It shows up in menus. It shows up in tutorial messages if they pop up. So that's a very welcome feature. It has subtitle options. You can choose whether, like the size, the opacity. You can change whether it shows who's speaking or not. There's UI, like your HUD, you can change the opacity of that. A few other things here and there. So some of that is pretty good. Like I said, there's a lot of options. We'd be here forever if I went through and commented on all of them. But for audio, the other nice thing is you can have there's at least 5 or 6 different audio sliders. So you have master volume, you have music effects, like background effects. You have there's some really unique ones that are specific to Halo that are in there. You have dialogue. You do have under accessibility. You do have the text to speech. You can enable it. You have a slider for rate, or you have a few different rate options, and you have a slider for the text to speech volume, which is a very welcome thing. So they did think out the options pretty well. They do have a linear navigation system for menus and UI. I haven't played with this a whole lot. I think that might be really helpful on the map. But one really nice thing about the map is you can hit the letter T key, and on the right-hand side, it'll pop up a list of any missions that you can partake in, and you can simply up and down arrow between them, and it'll tell you if they're completed. It'll tell you what your objective is, and all of that reads via text-to-speech, and then you can just select a mission. Now, the problem is, again, you don't have any sort of audible navigation system, so you have to be able to see to play it. But like I said, for a low vision player like myself, it's actually really handy. That being said, even visually, even on the linear areas, there were a couple places where I do find the waypoint marker, the diamond that it'll show, I find it sometimes hard to see, especially in a very graphically detailed background. And I wish that, like a la Spider-Man Miles Morales, you could make the waypoint marker gigantic, or something like Riders Republic, where you have this giant glowy beacon, or Fable, you've got your breadcrumb trail. I like having the trail on the ground, just showing you the path towards towards your active objective. I really wish games would start doing more of that instead of just here's a vague diamond, figure out how to get there. Because, like I said, it's sometimes I overlook a ledge that I can't. It's tough to discern whether I can make it there or not, or I overlook something that I'm supposed to do. The nice thing visually is there's a scan mode that I can kind of tap, where it'll kind of show me. It'll show me like items and weapons in a certain color, but it'll also show like your key objective items. Like if I have to flip a switch somewhere, that'll be in yellow. And you'll see that during gameplay, because we're going to get into it here in just a second. So I'll just show you the other tabs here.
Display, field
Got
of
our
view.
display options.
Volume.
Actually, I'll go there so you can see it a little bit more.
Field
But there's
of view.
a lot of stuff here.
Degree, slider, volume.
Here's all of
main,
your volume, and
10,
I don't even think they all
slider,
show up here.
Item 1 of 20. Tab
So
audio.
all of those.
Item 4 of 6.
Bunch of sound
Heads up
options.
display. HUD.
Here's your HUD options, and again,
Option
there's
2
more
of
than
2.
what's listed
Item
there.
1 of 36.
If I arrow down,
Set whether the HUD language.
here's
visual
all
language,
of your accessibility,
system default,
tab,
drop down,
stuff,
option,
and then we're back to
standard
controller.
settings.
So please, pretty please don't crash, because I was
Saving
just getting
checkpoint.
into this mission and it crapped
Saving
itself.
progress.
So you hear it, when I'm in the world, it tells me that it's saving progress or checkpoint. As I'm walking, and if there's a weapon on the ground, and I get near it, it'll tell me what that weapon is. So if I'm in the heat of combat, I don't have to look down and see what that tooltip is. If I hit tab for the map,
Backspace key, close.
I can zoom
Recovery, investigate the UNSC signal, investigate the UNSC
in. But if I
distress
hit
signal.
T,
Recovery,
it brings up a list of
investigate the
missions
UNSC
that I can
signal,
up and
the
down
tower,
arrow.
locate the UNSC signal within the tower, Mjolnir armor lockers, 0 of 1, fob
So
golf,
there we go. We get the
completed.
missions. I'm just going to hit
UNSC
escape.
audio logs.
But you see that. So now we're going to get into the gameplay. And, oh, I hope it runs. Just please don't crash on
tower.
me.
The tower.
So I can hit Z.
Locate the UNSC signal within the tower.
That does my scan.
Saving
and now
progress.
I'm looking around my environments here. And, okay, you're going to hear the grunts.
Saving checkpoint. E-key pickup, plasma pistol.
See, plasma pistol. See, there we go. That is super helpful, just like Minecraft
Plasma
Dungeons
pistol.
did. Okay,
Plasma
where are you,
pistol.
little bastard?
Plasma
You're
pistol.
up on that hill. It's hard to see him.
MA40 AR.
Hopefully you got him. We'll just ignore him because I think... Okay, hang on. I gotta turn up my
The tower.
headphones a little bit here.
Difficulty, easy.
'Cause,
active skulls, none.
The grunts have always had, just since the original game, has always had just funny dialogue. I can do a melee. That comes in handy. And I also have a grappling hook.
Pickup,
That's
plasma
so
pistol.
fun. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to kill some of these dudes here. But first...
You're about to make
R key reload.
blow up that... There we go. Now I get Marines that'll help me. They hear my shield. So the way that Halo works... Oh, come on, blow up already. There we go. Now they'll help me. Okay, let me grab this. There we go. We got those guys.
Saving checkpoint. E-key pickup, plasma pistol.
So you have health,
MA40 AR.
and you have your shield. Now your
Plasma
shield
pistol.
will go down first, and if it gets too low, then you'll start losing health. So I'm gonna grapple this guy.
Plasma pistol.
It's kind of hard to talk and play because
Saving
it's so...
checkpoint.
There's so
Plasma
much
pistol.
action going on. But like I said, I can grapple to objects. I can actually, like if I see a weapon on the ground, I
Saving
can
checkpoint.
grapple it and pick it up to me. And you
Plasma
notice
pistol.
when I hit Z, if I don't do it after a while or for a while,
The tower. Locate
tells
the
me
UNSC
my
signal within the
objective.
tower.
but if I hit it again, because it disappears right away,
Hey there, Chief.
it'll scan without saying it all the time, which is a good thing because that would get very tedious. If every, you hit it,
Saving checkpoint.
I'm trying to find the objective, and it's
Needler.
hard to see. Okay, a needler. I need some sort of, I'm going to switch. I don't really want to need, needlers
VR7,
suck.
plasma pistol.
Plasma pistol. Beggars can't be choosers, right? I guess we can go in here,
Let's move.
grab some ammo. Got some ammo crates with some glowy icons here. Now I can hit this switch, which will open up this gate. But if I hit...
Backspace,
Oh, no, wrong button.
initializing to map. The tower.
See how that
Locate
turns...
the UNSC
It
signal
was
within
turning
the
yellow
tower.
for a sec. But I've used it now, and you see the
Blast
wire to
coil.
see what it does.
Blast coil.
Now, blast coils are basically like, they're just these containers that you can either shoot to blow up. Think of them as like explosive barrels, but you can pick
Blast
them
coil.
up and then throw them like grenades, basically. So, hey, buddy, eat a grenade, or eat a... See, I need a good...
Needler.
I need a good, although they all talk smack, too.
Needler.
Fine, I'll take the Needler.
Mangler.
I don't like the Needler, but it's got ammo.
R-key reload.
Okay.
Mangler. R-key reload.
Come on! Oh, do I not
Pulse
have...
carbine. E-key pickup.
I thought I had my grappling hook in...
CQS-48. CQS-48
man.
Bulldog.
Hold on.
Pulse
Okay,
carbine.
the Bulldog is the shotgun, I believe. Oh.
BR-75.
Sorry, dude. Okay, I gotta get my shield up here, and I gotta figure out why my
Saving
grappling
checkpoint.
hook... Okay, now I got my grappling hook. What the hell? Okay, eat it, Elite. Okay, yeah.
CQS-48
See,
Bulldog.
I don't get much...
Pulse carbine. CQS-48 Bulldog. CQS-48
I gotta get another weapon
Bulldog.
for that Needler.
Plasma pistol.
Because plasma weapons take down those elite
Plasma
shields
pistol.
better. Okay, you know what?
Plasma
I'm gonna
pistol.
give me the plasma pistol instead of the Needler, because the Needler sucks. I mean, it's okay. There are times, like, if you overload somebody with the needles, they kind of explode. But here's one of my favorite things to do. So, I'll find somebody. I'll jump into them and then just bust them in the chops with my melee. That's pretty fun. So the shield breaks their shield. I can come up and bust them in the face. Or whatever.
Needler. R-key vent. R-key vent.
Okay.
R-key vent. E-key
Okay,
pickup.
that guy's dead.
Pulse carbine.
Yeah, actually,
Pulse
I kind of
carbine.
like... Give me a pulse carbine.
Plasma
I like
pistol.
carbine. That seems okay.
Plasma pistol.
So, again, the thing with
Plasma
Halo
pistol.
is that you only have 2 weapons at a time. That's the Halo thing. So
R-key
you're
vent.
always switching
Needler.
out weapons.
E-key pickup. Plasma pistol.
And due to that, it's really nice having the text-to-speech announce what weapons you're
Plasma
picking
pistol.
up. So there's my plasma pistol again that I... Okay. I'm gonna... I love the smack talk on these guys.
E-key
It's just
pickup.
so good.
Plasma pistol.
Okay, let's get the shield down.
R-key vent. E-key pickup.
There we go. Eat
Mangler.
it. Okay,
Saving checkpoint.
so we haven't opened that yet. We gotta open that grating first, but we gotta kill all these dudes. So, I played a good portion into this mission last night, but then I was in the tower, like climbing midway up the tower,
Plasma
and
pistol.
then the game crashed
Plasma
to the
pistol.
desktop, and unfortunately...
Shock coil.
Oh, shit, I didn't mean to do that. I totally hit F instead of E, and I basically blew myself up with the explosive. So that was my awesome skill that I did. I meant to hit E to pick it up, and I totally didn't. But like I said, the game
Plasma
crashed, and instead of starting me at the checkpoint, it started me at the very beginning of this mission. So I said, well, to heck with that, I'm going to quit for tonight. And I figured this would be a good place to do
Shock coil.
so if I grab
Shock
this
coil.
now, if I hit the right button
Saving
for
progress.
once, let's go up this ramp, because I'm gonna try to find some of these sniper guys up here. But let's... Oops, well, I hurt him
Needler.
anyway. Kill him.
Needler.
Kill that.
Needler.
Blow that up. I don't want a Needler.
Plasma
because you don't
pistol.
get much ammo. I want to kill this. No thanks. Yeah, this shotgun's
reload.
great against these guys. If you just beat the crap out of them. So we got rid of the snipers.
E-key
And I
operator.
have a turret
Plasma
that I can
cannon.
play with. So I can do that. Where the hell is that guy? Oh, it's another sniper up there somewhere. So what I could do... Grapple. There
Saving
we go.
checkpoint.
Okay, I don't want to go out that far. But see, I like this because you can zip around. Like, your movement speed, even when you're running, isn't super fast.
Plasma pistol.
But being
Plasma
able
pistol.
to...
The tower. Locate the UNSC signal within the
being
tower.
able to quickly zip around with the
Needler.
grappling hook is kind of great. Hey, buddy.
Needler. Saving progress.
I like him. Oh, it's just so funny. Oh.
Saving checkpoint.
God, I
Plasma
don't know which
pistol.
one I want to use.
Saving checkpoint.
There anybody in here? I think I can't go... Yeah. So they save checkpoints quite a bit. I mean, the text-to-speech can be a little bit verbose.
Plasma pistol.
But that's why I have my
Saving
text-to-speech
progress.
set up a little faster. So I can still understand it, but it doesn't keep yammering constantly.
Blast coil.
So I can grab another
Mangler.
blast coil.
Mangler.
So I gotta find...
The
There's
tower.
a switch.
Locate the UNSC signal within the tower. Needler.
Like I said, I got through this...
BR7
I got into the tower
MA40
last
AR.
night. Just chuck that because I can. Oh, okay, we got some dudes up here we'll kill.
R-key vent.
There we go.
Well, on to the next brush with death, I guess.
Nah. Oh. Where'd you come from, sir?
Smash you!
Oh, you think you're all big, Mr. Grunt?
E-key pickup. Needler.
I think
Needler.
not. Okay, we don't want to shoot that. Alright, let's go up this ramp here. I just want to make sure we kill these dudes. Make sure there's... Yeah, there is a sniper somewhere. I'm just not quite sure where yet. Ah,
Stalker rifle.
he's dead. Okay, we got that little dude. Now I gotta hit
The
Z
tower.
because I want to
Locate
find
the
out...
UNSC signal within the tower. Shock coil.
I want to look for like a yellow glowy thing. Cause I gotta turn on something if I remember.
Glad you're with us, sir.
Thank you, dude. I'm trying to see. This is the thing. I'm not see.
Saving checkpoint.
Okay, some of these sniping from over there. You soldiers should help me kill the sniper because I can't see him. Well, let's go down this ramp because I'm trying to find
The tower. Locate the UNSC
See, it tells
signal
me the
within the
highlighted
tower.
items like the turrets, and if there's an ammo crate here, I'll grab that. That's great. But I'm
The
trying to
tower.
look for like a yellow
Locate the UNSC signal within the tower.
glowy. What do we got?
Shock coil.
Okay, so we got a shock coil there, but oh, is this already on? Oh, cool. Okay, so I don't have to. Okay, I can just enter the tower. See, I was looking for I had to hit the switch again. So it kind of saves some progress, even though I didn't realize I could go right in. So I can hit T to turn my flashlight on. I wish they would have told me that in the tutorial levels, but they didn't. And I didn't know about it until we were actually in here, and it said, oh, press T.
This is not a place to come by choice.
So that's
Threat
like some
sensor.
big bad guy.
Press 2 key to equip and Q key to fire. Use the threat sensor to reveal nearby enemies in your HUD.
I like my grappling hook better.
He's about what you would expect for an elite who specializes in torture.
R-key vent.
Okay, he exploded. Hey, buddy.
E-key pickup. Plasma
I
pistol.
gotta get used to using Q again.
Plasma
See,
pistol.
you hear that? brrrr? That's my shield recharging, so you want to have that up as much as you can. I'm gonna
Shock
grab
coil.
this and use it as a grenade. Hey, buddy. Come here. Yeah. Waste no... And
Blast coil.
I've actually laughed out loud a couple times
Plasma
listening
pistol.
to the grunts.
Arc event.
Sometimes they'll
Arc
say stuff
event.
when you're not
EQ
they're not
pickup.
aware of you.
Plasma pistol. Plasma pistol.
It's pretty good, actually. They all talk tough.
Arc event.
And I have an upgrade for my grappling
EQ
hook,
pickup. Mangler.
which is cool, because when I grapple an enemy, it stuns them for a time. So I like to grapple them, shoot them as I'm coming in, and then when I get up in their grill,
saving checkpoint.
bash them with my gun for like a big old 1, 2, 3 finish.
Plasma pistol.
Not gonna lie,
Plasma
it feels
pistol.
pretty damn good. That little 1, 2, 3 combo, that's kind of working for me.
Asherah was correct. So
Asherah, he's the main bad guy dude that you're supposed to be finding.
Plasma pistol.
Let's grab the...
I wish you only
Where's my
had a little
pistol?
time to enjoy
Plasma pistol. Pulse carbine.
I was running low on ammo
Helmet
for
light.
that one.
Press T key, turn on the helmet light if visibility is low.
I can charge. Keep forgetting... Oh, really?
Key
Oh,
pickup.
are you mad?
Mangler.
Okay, we gotta get that shield down. Where do you go? Oh, there he is.
Mangler.
Come here, punk.
Mangler.
Yeah, shoot him.
Mangler.
That's fun. That's fun. Not gonna lie.
Mangler.
So this is kind of about... I think I got like one more level, and then that's where the game crapped itself. So
Blast
we're getting
foil.
into unknown territory. I'm not really going to show you a lot of the open
MA40
world
AR.
in this. Oh, jeez.
MA40 AR. Arc event. EQ pickup. MA40 AR.
Oh, and I can also hit C to throw grenades. There we go, like that. You have different types. You got your sticky grenades, your frags. Come here, buddy. Hey, quit dancing around the pole here. Come here, buddy. Yeah. Oh, that never gets old. That never gets old. Especially when you stun them.
Pulse carbine.
But, you know, I mean, typical open world fare. You're looking for objectives. It's all this sort of foresty stuff that you saw outside. So it's got that going on. But I love the fact that you can hit T on your map and just, like, choose a mission, because it makes hunting around on the actual map itself not as much of a thing. So that I really do
Saving
appreciate.
checkpoint.
It sounds like a Muppet.
CQS-48
Uh-oh.
Bulldog. B key switch to.
Okay, I ran out of ammo for that pulse rifle. So I'm gonna have to grab another. Okay,
Shock
you know what? I'm
coil.
gonna grab this
Shock
coil. Hey, buddy. You're still alive?
R key reload.
You crazy little bastard. Okay, come here. He's dead. And they comment like, you know, oh man, no, we're losing enemies, or we're
pickup.
losing our guys,
Disruptor.
or like, he was a great soldier. I mean, it's
Disruptor.
really funny just listening to their dialogue.
Disruptor.
That's why I'm kind of not killing them right
Disruptor.
away. Because I like to hear the enemies talk. That's half the fun in this game. Uh-oh. Ah, uh-oh.
I never learned to be afraid.
Oh! I'm gonna throw you into the trash area.
R key reload.
Don't shoot me, shoot somebody else. Oh, that's
Needler.
pretty good. Okay, you know what?
R-key
I'm
reload.
gonna grab, just because I need
key
another
pickup.
gun.
Plasma pistol.
Let's use the needler again,
Plasma
just so you
pistol.
can see it a little more. So, I mean, the combat loop of a Halo game, it's all here. And it feels really good. It took me a little bit of getting used to, because it definitely feels different than, I would say, like a lot of other shooters.
Mangler.
It's got a kind of a certain
Shock coil.
pacing to it. Okay, I
Shock
think
coil.
there's other enemies down this way, isn't there? Because if there is, I'm gonna chuck this at him. Okay, I gotta look for a stairwell up, or a ramp, I think. I don't even...
Saving checkpoint.
What am I looking for here? But yeah, and one time when it, like I said, I'm hoping this won't be an issue by the time I release the video. Hopefully they will have fixed some of these things, but when it crashed and literally rebooted my computer, please knock on wood, don't happen again, it wouldn't run again, and I had to look for searches, and that's where I found out a lot of people on PC were having similar problems. And the way I ended up having to fix it, because it would show that the game was installed, but every time I would launch the game, it would just go to this game services thing in the Microsoft Store, and I'm like, what the heck is this? And what I ended up having to do is uninstall the I guess it's only for multiplayer, this high-resolution texture pack, which, hey, if it's just for multiplayer, I'm not going to really need it anyway, because I don't know if I'm going to really play multiplayer. But then, when I uninstalled that, then the file would run again, so I don't know. But they really got to fix that, because, yeah, I couldn't even launch the... Okay, that is the same exact spot where it crashed last night. I was going up a ramp. Shoot. I was going to wrap up the video anyway soon. Like I said, I showed you a little bit of the map. I showed you some of the settings. I showed you some of the gameplay. I was going to try to stream it maybe this weekend, but I think I'm going to wait until the stability gets fixed because, like I said, I'm just thankfully it didn't reboot my computer. But I think that's literally climbing up that ramp. Because I remember I said, I think I went up one more level. And I do remember I was climbing up a ramp and it popped me right back to my desktop. So this is an early look at Halo Infinite. I know there's going to be people who are curious about the accessibility of the game. So I did want to touch on that aspect of it. Like I said, the combat loop, the gameplay loop is great. It's fun. There are some issues seeing the waypoint. You've seen when I was trying to find the objective. Granted, I didn't see one because I noticed that the grav lift I already had activated. It had saved that progress. But if it's literally going to crash every time I go up that ramp, and every time I launch the game, it's like if it would just start me like right at the beginning of the ramp and then I could go. See, if I restart the game again, hopefully it'll run. But I think it's going to start me at the very outside of the tower again. And the gameplay is fun, but if it's going to crash every time, I'm not really going to want to play this right now. I think I kind of want things to get patched. So I'm going to hit space. Good old classic Halo theme. I may do another video, and like I said, once things get ironed out a little bit more...
Item 1 of 4. Friends online 0. Social menu tab key.
Once they get ironed out, maybe I will stream and you guys can check that out too. But this is more of a spotlight, so I'm going to continue.
Cancel button. Continue.
And it'll do with a little ticking sound, so it's going to load stuff.
Key. Back.
But where's it going to start me? It's going to start me probably outside the friggin' tower again. Which really blows.
Recovery.
Yeah, so it starts me exactly right back here again. So I would have to do all of that and hope it didn't crash on the tower again, which it's probably gonna on that ramp. Seeing as how it's done it twice already. Ugh. Well, now that I'm in, let me just... like I said, I can look out over this cliff here. I don't really want to lose sight of where I need to go because, I could just go do another objective and hope it doesn't crash.
The tower.
But, like you have all these canyons and valleys, and look at all the trees and stuff.
Investigate the UNSC signal.
It looks good.
Saving progress.
I haven't gotten any vehicles yet, but like you have major missions, but then you have side missions. You can take over little strongholds, you can take over little places, and then you have fast travel points when you take them over. Eventually, I'm going to be able to spawn, you know, some of your classic Halo vehicles, your Warthog, your Mongoose, anything like that. You know, those are like your Jeep and your four-wheeler.
Tower.
Oh, what
Locate
is
guns
the
signal within the tower. Saving progress.
whatchamacallit, the
We gotta fight. That's him.
trying to yeah, see, it keeps the guns that I had, I think, because I don't think I had this when I started. So it keeps some save progress, but it's starting me at the damn beginning of the mission again. So it's not like your typical Ubisoft, like, check off your list of items and then do whatever. It feels integrated pretty well with what Halo is, you know, with the combat and everything. I like the fact that you're finding other UNSC human survivors. So like I said, I can just keep smashing that, and then I get my buddies to help me. Like, that's cool. I like hearing their smack talk, just like the grunts.
Plasma coil.
I like hearing all that stuff. No, I want to shoot you, because you're funny. Yeah, see?
Plasma pistol.
So, yeah, I don't know. Like, I really have mixed thoughts, because I want to play this game.
Saving checkpoint. Mangler.
But with the stability issues, that's my main problem with it right now. I don't want the dang game to crash. I don't want my system to crash and reboot itself. And I don't want to have to keep doing, you know, 20-minute chunks over and over again, only for the same crash to keep happening. So I might wait until I hear something about, you know, maybe a few more patches before I give this a shot. Okay, let's get a different gun. I got a plasma pistol. Let's use a grappling hook again. Oh, wow, okay. Well, okay, that'll work. Okay, he's dead.
Saving checkpoint. MA40 AR.
So that is kind of an overview of Halo. Like I said, I probably would do this a little bit differently if I didn't have the potential threat of a crash looming over my head. But I wanted to get a video out to you guys in a pretty timely fashion after Halo Infinite's release. So I'm hoping I'll get this uploaded as a Saturday video for you guys, and you can check that out. But gameplay-wise, really fun so far. I'm starting to get used to the combat, get into the feel of Halo again. Yeah, the stability needs to really be fixed on the PC side. And again, I'm glad that there are loads of accessibility features here. But I do wish, like, there is room for improvement. Low vision, and you know what? I'm just gonna quit the game here. There we go. So it'll shut up talking. So accessibility-wise, I love all of the options that are there, especially the in-world text-to-speech, like telling you the weapons, telling you, like, I wish it would kind of tell you what ammo you're walking up to, like for those glowy ammo crates. You could do that. Or tell you that there's like a switch, you know, that you found the switch or whatever. But, you know, there are a few other things that they could do. They could work on the map a little bit more. But even low vision wise, again, these games look good, but the problem is they don't have very good visual waypoint indicators. They just have this diamond. You really can't do much with it. Like I said, I would much rather have some sort of glowy path on the ground. Like, you know, again, I always mention Red Faction Guerrilla or Fable or Outriders did it this year. Last year, Watch Dogs Legion did it. Serious Sam 4 even did it. Just having that would be a good thing. The other thing that I wish there was an option for, now that I think about it, is remember when I hit Z to bring up that scan, that only appears for a short period of time, and then you have to hit it again, and then, you know, thus sometimes triggering the text-to-speech over and over. I wish there was an option for a toggle. So keep that, because it almost works as a high contrast. So if you're doing like searching, exploration, or platforming, I think that being able to just hit Z, it switches it on, and then hitting Z again to toggle it off, that would be really helpful, especially if they don't do much with changing the visual look of the waypoint. You know, a vertical pillar would be at least better. Or, like I said, look at Spider-Man Miles Morales, where they had this giant sign that you could just see way off in the distance, like no matter, pretty much no matter, you know, if you could see this giant glowy square, boom, you're there. Being able to really just make that comically large or stand out in some way instead of this just little diamond that can sometimes really blend in. So anyway, a little bit unusual video, but I did the best I could with what I had at the moment. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Halo Infinite. It is on Xbox consoles and PC. You can get it even on Steam if you wish, but like I said, if you have Game Pass on console, you can get it there for free and try it. If you have Game Pass Ultimate or Game Pass for PC, you can try it via the Xbox Store in Windows 10 or 11. So we'll wrap it up here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Follow me on Twitter at BGFH79, twitch.tv/illegally-cited, illegally-cited.com, and right here on YouTube. So until next time, chat with everyone again later.